This video is made possible by our loyal Patreon supporters. Visit patreon.com/Psychetruth.
Hello and welcome to the spa. My name is Corrina Rachel, and today I'm going to be doing an ASMR hair and scalp session with Sarah. So I have her seated comfortably in this little massage chair, and I've made a few adjustments to help her really feel supported and comfortable here. And I encourage you to also find a nice, comfortable position for yourself, either reclined on your back or seated in whatever position feels comfortable for you, so that you can relax here with us. I want to thank you for taking this time for yourself to relax, to wind down. This is one of the most important things we can do to take care of ourselves. I just want to thank you for taking this time today for yourself and for choosing us to spend your time with as you just kind of press the pause button on everything going on in the world around you and just tuning in to this nice, calm, relaxed state. So this session will include some scalp work and hair brushing. And I've just kind of begun by gently twisting her hair a little bit here. So before I pull the hair over, I just want to make a few nice little gentle strokes. Just kind of touching in on her scalp here, letting her get used to my touch. Someone with extremely long hair like this will typically experience some amount of tension just from the weight of the hair pulling downward. So we'll actually be pulling the hair over the little face cradle here in a moment. And I'm starting to bring it over to the side. And then I'm going to very gently take her hair and just bring it up for a moment. And giving her some little bit of work on the back of her head. So we have this cranial bone called the occiput, which is kind of right in this junction of the cervical spine, or kind of top of the spine, the neck region, where it meets the skull. And a lot of tension tends to accumulate in this area. So just taking a moment here touch in on these different cranial bones. And bringing the hair now to this side for a moment. Moving my fingers now across the back of her scalp. We're just starting to encourage the hair to now fall over the face cradle. Takes a little bit of encouragement. So the hair is not used to moving in this direction. So just kind of gathering it. Trying to be very cautious not to tug or pull on her hair here. And just this simple position change, letting her hair fall forward, already starts to have a very relaxing effect. Starts to have a very relaxing effect. Her hair is very sensitive to sunlight, which is why when the hair is in its normal position, it looks quite blonde. But now we're kind of getting this kind of light brown, sandy blonde color. And I'm just gently kind of encouraging her hair to fall over the face cradle here. And some little kind of jostling fingertip movements. For any of the ladies watching or gentlemen with long hair, do you ever turn your head upside down and brush your hair in this direction? Even with short hair, I think that would feel really nice. With really curly hair like mine, I actually can't brush it very often, but when I'm conditioning it in the shower, I typically will put my head over in this direction so that I can brush nice long strokes from the nape of the neck. So that's what I'm going to do with her here for just a moment. But I'm going to start at the ends of the hair, starting to just brush any knots away. And because the hair isn't really used to being in this position, it just needs a little bit of encouragement to fall in this direction. Normally when we film these ASMR videos, we film at night when there's a lot less background noise and things like lawnmowers, airplanes, all of which you can hear. when we record with the really sensitive mics. So for this session, it's daytime, and we're not using our regular mic setup that we use. So we're not getting quite as many hair and scalp sounds as you may be used to from our other channel. And if you do want to experience the kind of real binaural ASMR experience, you can check out our ASMR channel. And you can just see that now her hair is getting much more comfortable in this position. So I just want to use the hairbrush to massage the scalp a little bit. I'm not pushing in with very much pressure. I'm just kind of letting these bristles kind of touch in on the scalp. We spend so much of our time just kind of having a cursory experience of life. Kind of a superficial or shallow experience. It can feel like things are just happening so quickly, rushing by us so quickly. We're kind of not completely aware of all the little things and all the little sounds and sensations that we come into contact with. So ASMR is about really noticing all of those little things, really tapping into the tiny things, tiny sounds, tiny sensations. And through this slow, gentle, quiet experience, we actually become more engaged with the world around us. So now that her hair is kind of nice and smoothly combed over here, I'm just going to bring it into a gentle little twist. Start engaging more with her scalp. Always thinking about leveraging my pressure into my hands. So I don't want to push her face downward too much. I'm just kind of pushing right now. My pressure is going directly inward, so directly into the sides of the skull. And just making some nice little circular movements in that temporal area. So behind the ear, this is part of where trapezius actually comes up and inserts near the occiput, kind of near the junction of the occipital bone and temporal bone. And I just like to always be very conscientious of how the body connects with different parts of the body. Nothing is isolated. Everything is connected. And each time that I make contact with her, I can give her just a little bit more pressure. So as the muscles start to relax a little bit, they can actually handle a little bit more pressure. Kind of a guideline that I like to follow with ASMR is always starting very, very gently, rather than approaching the body with a lot of pressure at first. And it's not that there's anything wrong with that. There are certain types of massage that really kind of center around that, such as deep tissue. But because my priority here is keeping her in a really nice, relaxed state, I'm always kind of balancing the pressure that I give her with this really clear intention to help her stay relaxed, to not alarm these muscles by putting in too much pressure unexpectedly. So now kind of bracing her head with this hand so I can make some circles on the other side. You might not be able to see quite as well what I'm doing now on this side, but I'm just repeating some of those little kind of circles over and behind the ear. The technique that I just did on this other side. And I can see that her hair is kind of starting to want to fold back over. So I'm just going to let it fall here. Our bodies are creatures of habit. We are creatures of habit. And the same way that our conscious habits have a lot of impact on us, there's also kind of these unconscious habits, or just kind of taking this example of the hair, which just feels most natural falling this way. can still have nice access to her scalp in this position. I'm just kind of letting her hair fall however it would like. And to close out this little session, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time right in the crown of her head, the top of the skull. So applying some pressure on the occiput here with this hand, so that I can just leverage some of the pressure that I'm now placing here on the top of her head and offering her these multiple points of contact on the back of the skull, the little occipital region, and on the top, kind of crossing over the frontal bone and the parietal bone. That center line of the scalp tends to carry a lot of tension because it has the hair falling to each side and just kind of pulling on this area. So I'm kind of thinking about trying to relax that little muscle. And I've always said that messy hair is a sign of a good scalp massage. So I'm going to just let this session close with her hair completely just relaxed here rather than brushing through it again. Now touching back in with my fingernails a bit to just kind of gently scratch her scalp. Now this is about applying less pressure than I was a moment ago through my fingertips, but really trying to be conscientious to cover a lot of surface area and help the entire scalp feel acknowledged, feel appreciated. And I just want to thank you so much for taking this time today for yourself, to take some time to just unwind, to relax, to feel calm, to feel peaceful, to feel that you're not being rushed, to feel that you're not being rushed. No sense of urgency, nothing to worry about. I appreciate you choosing us to be a part of your self-care and relaxation. I hope that you have a restful, peaceful, and calm remainder of your day or evening. I look forward to seeing you again in the very next video. Take care of your sweet, sweet self till then. And thank you so much. Till next time.
Many of our subscribers don't see our videos. Make sure that you click the notification bell. And if you haven't already, follow us on social media for tips, tutorials, giveaways, and daily inspiration.
Wellness Plus is available on Amazon, which you can stream from your home on your phone, tablet, or TV. Join Wellness Plus today and get your first 7 days free.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.